welcome to Fifth Dimension. So this reading is going to be trying to gain some clarity on what the signs are trying to tell you. So if you feel like the universe, your spirit guides, the angels, ancestors, the aliens, whatever you feel is trying to communicate with you because you've been seeing signs everywhere or having dreams or intuitive hits, hopefully we're able to get some clarity on that today, okay? So I'm going to be putting an overlay of the piles in case you need to see like a steady view. For pile number 1, it's going to be Angel Aura. Oh, I love this crystal. Pile number 2 is going to be Amethyst. Pile 3 will be Clear Quartz. And pile 4 will be the White Howlite. As always, choose whichever you feel most guided to, and if that is more than one pile, I would trust that. I am open for personal readings in case that's something you're interested in. You can find my email in the description box and just reach out to me. We'll set it up. I'll see you at your reading, loves. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this Angel Aura, then you're at the right pile. So, hopefully I'm able to get you some clarity. We're going to get a main sort of energy to see what the overall theme of the message is that is being sent to you. We'll do one card. We have card 43, Spirit of Gratitude. So right off the bat, this feels like you've been in a place of challenge. Okay, if it wasn't for this image, I think that's a lotus. I should know that, right? But I'm pretty sure it's a lotus because it looks like one. But what I will say about the lotus is that it comes with a story about challenge that it takes in order for such a beautiful thing to bloom. So if you have been in challenge and finding it difficult to switch your sort of focus or energy into a place of gratitude for what you do have despite the challenge that you're currently going through, I feel like that's the strong message. Because, okay, for some of you, I'm getting the strong message that there are certain... I have to give the example of my pet who just recently passed away. R.I.P. my king. But in the moments, you know, me and my daughter used to complain about his crying all the time because he was such a crybaby for the entirety of his life. Like, he was always crying about something. Just trying to get his way, right? Okay. So we used to have this like running joke that would say, I don't know if y'all have seen Dragon Ball Z. You know how they end off the episodes where they're just like, will this blah 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 blah, stay tuned. We used to always make the joke about Kipper and say like, will Kipper ever shut the up? Stay tuned to next week's episode. And we would like literally repeat that when he was in a little crying spell. Anyways, long story short, oh, that's a good memory. We have lots of jokes actually about his crybabiness. But in the moments where we're just like, whoa, we're trying to sleep, we're trying to this, we're trying to that, and he's just there in his little crying spell, you know what I mean? Trying to get his way. And having gratitude, especially if I was in a stressed state, and that being like the last thing I need is, you know, in a sound that's bothering me. But really it's about switching that, right? Because clearly in hindsight, I would give anything to go back and hear him crying for 5 hours straight. Or maybe not 5 hours, but I'd go for a solid 3. And this is about switching that energy of everything that you have in your life now, despite whether it's contributing to the stress or the challenge that you're feeling, flipping it to, if I didn't have this, how would I feel? If I didn't have this, what would I miss? Sort of things like that. And it's just sort of like little questions. It's like, I feel like it's playing a game, because for me, I have to do that with myself all the time, especially when it comes to things that I'm being pushed to do that I just really don't want to. Telling myself, you know, like, what if I were to die tomorrow or tonight? You know what I mean? Would I be able to say that I lived my last day fully, or said the things I needed to say, or blah, blah, blah? Like, sort of that game that you have to play, but it's reality, right? Because we just don't know, of flipping things into a place of everything that I have can be taken from me, from one split second to the next. And that includes all the material things that we value and enjoy, but as well as the people in our lives, the pets in our lives, the energies in our lives, that can be taken from us. And look at me going off 5 minutes on one card, but I really feel like maybe it's not so much science, but it's like you've been feeling like, what is the purpose? Like, I know that there's a reason why I'm experiencing this either resistance, this challenge, this stress, this heartache for some of you. But you're sort of like, I don't get it, right? Because usually when you're in the middle of that, clearly you're not going to see what's to be gained from the situation that's making you feel uncomfortable or worried or whatever, okay? But this being the message that if you are trying to understand where the current resistance, challenge, stagnation, like I said, heartache for some of you is, like, what is the purpose of me experiencing this? It's for that. It's I don't know how to put it in a way to where it's just like, it's hard to tell people who are suffering that there's something to be gained from that. And I can like sympathize with that, because the last thing I need when I'm going through some shit is for somebody to tell me like, it's a lesson. You're gonna grow from this. So it's hard for me to say that, but at the same time, it's sort of what it feels like. Okay, so take that with a grain of salt. Let me get the challenge in this situation. What is the challenge that needs to be seen? Oh, in this situation. One more. Maybe just 3. There we go. Okay. So we have the High Priestess. It actually came out in reverse, and I feel the need to leave it that way. We have the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse as well. Oh, let me show you, my bad. These are the cute cards. And this is them in reverse. We have the Emperor in the upright. Okay, this is making sense. Stop. And we have the Empress as well. For some of y'all, the whole frog throat. It's not that I don't drink enough water. It's that I have throat chakra blockages. I'm just going to be straight up. For some of y'all, you have been struggling. My elbow again, guys, okay? You've been struggling when it comes to relationships. Or if that's not the situation, but the rest is resonating with you, this could be your like inner masculine, feminine energies that are coming into balance. If not, this is the manifestation that's coming, I feel, from this challenge. How is that? I don't know. Only you're going to know the specific circumstances that you are thinking about when I mention my message about challenges and you wondering. So we have the High Priestess, the Daughter of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so let me start off with the Daughter of Pentacles energy. If you can see, it's the same sort of vibe. Like this innocent little doe and a doe. I would never say that. So that's one of you. I would say deer. There's been rain, right? There's a little rainbow lining, but things starting to smoothen out because the lines could have been chaotic. It's sort of just like, ooh, beauty and chaos. Is that a thing? I think that's a saying or whatever. But like the lining beginning to show itself in a very stable way with that rainbow, okay? So it being in reverse is not being able to see that, not being able to see the stability in the situation. The High Priestess is also not being able to, or in reverse, not being able to trust your intuition. When it comes to this situation specifically, your intuition has been all over the place and you're just like, I don't know if it's like my fears, I don't know if it's like triggers that's making me want to take certain actions, or if it's like actually my intuition telling me. And I can relate with that. Like when it's something that you're really invested in. Sorry, I'm getting self-conscious. I'm gonna do this. That's better. When it's the situation is something that you're really invested in, which you are, because this is Empress, Emperor energy. These are like the most powerful cards in tarot when it comes to physical, balanced, masculine, and feminine energies, okay? Let's just ignore that. But like I said, if this is like a relationship, this is like the most grounded, the most stable of the relation of the type of relationship. Why am I losing my train of thought? A relationship. I can't find the word, but it's just like, you know how there's like types. Like let's say for example they say like this is this type of couple, the power couple for example is coming to mind. This is the power couple. I don't know why I didn't just say that. This is like the what you would label as the power couple, okay? So a very balanced masculine energy merging together with a very balanced feminine energy, and it just being something stable, something that's enduring, right? Because that's what the lotus does. It comes from something that seems like it wouldn't really grow in that environment, but it grows. It endures and it thrives. Is what I'm really getting from this challenge. Now, let me get a other tarot. So, what guidance? What guidance? I think I saw the Empress card. I think. What guidance does pile number 1 need at this time? Is this too low or too far? Or am I overthinking it? Oh, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. What else does pile 1 need to know? Okay. The Devil and Temperance, okay? So I'm going to take all of these upright. Hold on. Sorry, I'm really OCD when it comes to these things. If something bothers me, I'm just like, I need to fix it or it's going to keep bothering me. Okay, sorry. We have the 9 of Pentacles, guidance. The Ace of Wands, guidance. So stay stable in who you are is with the 9 of Pentacles, because that's always the vibe of like somebody who is secure, somebody who is grounded, somebody who like stands on their own fully. If that makes sense. Like it's the ideal what they say, like when you get yourself into a relationship, like never go in there feeling like you're gonna find somebody who's gonna make you whole. You know, that's not a healthy mentality to go into a relationship in, is to find somebody who will complete you, will heal you, will make things better. No, that's not the 9 of Pentacles energy. 9 of Pentacles is having the ability to do all that for oneself, but coming together with a counterpart for the purpose of feeling guided to, but also wanting to. Free will wanting to come out of a place of independence, which is comfortable, I feel, for you, pile number 1. It's something that you're okay with. Like you don't need to be with anybody. You don't need, or you don't have that mentality of needing somebody to complete you, to take care of you, to heal you, to whatever, okay? This is, you know, you can do all that for yourself, but wanting to come together in a passionate way, I'm feeling with these ones, with somebody and sharing. I'm hearing creativity, creation, more specifically for some of you with that wand energy, if you catch my drift. And then we have the devil energy. So let's address that. Let's address the devil in the room. This feels like toxic patterns. If you've been feeling resistance within the connection, I feel like this sort of gives me like, hold on. If you can see, it looks like he's like got this like heart in spider webs. It just feels like something that's been stagnant, something that's been sitting there for a good while without being cleared, being released. So I feel like any challenge or resistance that you may be experiencing this can be either probably mirrored, because it feels like your energies are equal matches, and you know what that means. It feels like a genuine energetic connection, a spiritual connection. So any resistance, sorry, I was like, wait, what was I going with this? Any resistance that you may be experiencing with this specific situation, more than likely is coming from things that needed to be released, things that were long in probably both of your vibrations that weren't serving you, that were actually hindering you from expressing, expanding for some of you when it comes to your heart chakra, but also for others of you just really from feeling free with your heart instead of feeling the need to like, and for some of you I feel like it was almost like if I picture heart like a flame, right? I don't know if you guys have seen Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, that's actually the perfect, because he is his heart, isn't he? Calcifer is his heart. Howl's, I think it is. But that's how I always picture a heart. It's like a very little, like, vulnerable flame that you really have to take care of, right? Both physically, you have to take care of your heart, but also, like, energetically take care of your heart and its energy. So I feel like that little flame, like I almost saw you like putting it out, like and then like tucking it away somewhere. Don't do that. I can relate. I've been through those periods, and if that's a period that you're going through, like, no. Let's not do that. Let's not try to keep ourselves from experiencing love because of the pain that we've experienced, okay? Like, it is a disservice to yourself and to your soul that really longs to experience it, all right? Pile number 1, temperance is that balance. Temperance is also that healing. Temperance is also that guidance. So it feels like a very balanced flow of all of those things that you're receiving. Healing, what did I say? Healing, guidance. I said something else. I don't know, but you know what I said. All of those things I feel are coming from this connection when it comes through. Having gratitude. I'm going back to what are the signs trying to tell you, okay? I am going to pull one last advice, but quickly let me just reiterate. The main message being about having gratitude. So I was trying to make it about something else before. I don't remember what. But now knowing that this is about a connection, I can definitely say that when it comes to having, especially if you're in a period of feeling challenged, I'm going to say there's guidance to like take a step back if you ever feel in that. Don't ever make decisions from that place, okay? Always take a step back to like assess. And I feel like to switch your whole vibe, or like what you're projecting onto the idea of the connection, to switch it over to a place of gratitude. Again, okay, that's going to connect with like when you're in the midst of it and being able to like see things as, I messed it up. It was fine and I messed it up. Okay. Don't make a decision from a place of feeling frustrated, hurt, stressed, overwhelmed, at your wit's end. I'm hearing for some of you. Don't make a decision at that point. Take a step back and switch your energy to a place of gratitude. I know it's going to be hard, but find what this connection has helped you. Despite the challenge of it, what has it helped you? What has it helped you gain? What has it helped you understand? What has it helped you perceive in a different way? What has it helped you experience that you hadn't experienced? Okay, so having a gratitude for those things versus focusing on the situation not being in a place where you'd like it to be, because I feel like it will. With these two cards coming out, like, come on now. Like I said, that's a power couple. I just saw 22-2. So 222. That's going to confirm what I was just saying, that this is like power couple. This is something that is, I was going to say destined, but it's just like, it has the potential to feel that way because you're being guided to approach it from that perspective. There's a lot of synchronicity when it comes to your experiences with this person is something that I'm getting. And I'm not sure if you're aware of that, pile number one, but both of your mirrored trauma, I'm hearing for some of you, is coming from actually similar experiences, but I don't think you guys have made that connection as to like really understanding the actual experiences that are leading to certain behaviors that you both are experiencing with each other. Okay, so let's get your advice card. I'm so happy this reading's going much smoother than yesterday. It took me a long time to build up, but I'd rather take a long time to build up before starting than when I'm already started, because it was really messing up my whole reading vibe. We have High Priestess, harness mystic power. Didn't we have the High Priestess? We had her in reverse. We have her in the upright. So both are the High Priestess energy. This is telling me that to flip it. It's the same thing, because that's literally what I saw. The like mentality, the energy that's being projected, and then flipping it. So that's literally what this is saying. Okay, it's just confirming what I saw. So in those moments when you're unsure of what your intuition is trying to tell you, again, I'm going to reiterate, take a step back, come to the situation from a place of gratitude, put your energy back there, and then try to connect with your intuition. That's going to be the guidance for you. Awesome, I got through this. Yay me. That is what I got for you, pile number one. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, like, comment, ding the bell. As well as reaching out in case you're interested in collaborating of any sort or in booking a personal reading. Yeah. Until we vibe again. Hello, loves. I meant to say hello, pile two. If you chose this amethyst, then you're at the right place. So, my pile two collective, thank you all for being so kind in the comments. I feel like the majority of you were 𝗵𝗨𝗀𝗃 collective. And I thank you so much because you made ripping off the band-aid much smoother. Oh, we have messages here. Release. OMG. Let me tell you pal number 2. While I was shuffling out the energies of pile number 1 from the decks, your energy was already speaking to me. So first things first, I saw the 2 of Cups showed itself to me. The Devil showed itself to me. What else showed itself to me? There was more. Damn. Hermit showed himself to me. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be a love reading. That's my confirmation because that was pile number 1's card. And they had a love reading. So let's see if we can shuffle the energy out. Unless you're like coming from pile number 1. But let's shuffle that energy out a little more. Alright, one last time. Alright, pile number 2. What are the signs trying to tell them? What is the main message? I knew it. So, card 28, broken open. I literally, this entertains me every single time because when I was first starting the piles, or not the piles, because I didn't create piles today. I'm pulling during the piles. But I was like, should I pull the cards first and then like show them along with the crystal in the image so they can choose with the image? And then I was just like, no, just let them choose with the crystal and this image. But I had already shuffled and pulled a card for pile 1 and pile 2 when I realized, like, no, let me not do that. And this is the card that came out for pile 2 at that time. So it's funny that it comes out again. I am going to sit with it, though. I need to ground my energy really quick before I give you messages on this card. So give me 1 second. Okay. So I don't know if you heard that, but that was my wrist popped. But it was like a silent pop, so it was like trying to be polite. Anyways, what I'm picturing, what I pictured when sitting with the energy is a water hose with the pressure opened up of the water all the way, and then you know when it gets the knots, and it's funny because I'm envisioning literally like today. I had my mom watering the grass, or I was trying to get her to water the grass, and the whole thing was knotted up, and it kept on knotting up. So I just like told her to let it go, and I was like there, like from the end all the way, just trying to like, because it had a lot of loops, and it kept on getting knotted. But anyways, I see your hose getting knotted up, pile number 2, and bursting. The card of broken open is like, so there's going to be different things for different of you. For some of y'all, it's blockages that were bursted, just like shot out of there. For some of you, all this is I have words. They started with P's. Potential. You've unlocked potential that was just sort of like building up, and you weren't necessarily like taking the actions to fulfill that potential or like to use it, and it was sort of just like building up, and it's just like, okay, you finally pursued it, and now there's like so much like backed up potential that it's just like the flow is, it's flowing. It's gonna be creative juices, because when I said flowing, I just heard creative juices are flowing. But then for some of you, this is other creative juices. Why is like pregnancy a theme? Are y'all out there getting pregnant? Pain. For some of y'all, this is pain that was bottled up, that something, again, there was like a blockage in being able to release it, and something or someone, I'm hearing, helped you release that somehow. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But regardless, it's a good thing. This burst of your hose is going to be wonderful. So let's see what the signs are trying to tell you. Okay, wait. This is a reading about what's... Okay. Just exposed that I forgot that. Okay, so the signs are trying to tell you that your hose has busted. We'll go with that. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the back and the Four of Wands showing themselves. All right, let's see what any challenges in regards to this situation. What's Pal need to know? OMG, I'm already at 7 minutes. Look at me getting carried away. Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I was about to say, was this the pile? Look, I already forgot. That was like not even 30 seconds ago. I was about to say, is this the pile that I said had an unlimited potential or backed up potential, and you finally started taking steps towards the potential, and all of a sudden it's just like overflowing? Yeah, this is that indication of having taken those steps, and then the mountain also would confirm like there's a lot there's a lot of backed up potential that's been there. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's also going to confirm for me that the ball is rolling. Wait, but this is, I'm asked about challenge. What's the challenge? Five of Swords and the Son of Pentacles. My wrist. Not being clear about direction or movement. This is going to indicate the challenge, because I literally just asked what's the challenge, and then also I just realized that there's the Four of Swords. So that was, you felt your need to pull back your energy because there was challenge in regards to movement. But then I see movement here. Okay. Why? Pile number 2, why do you always do this to me? Every single time it's like, no. We're not just going to do like a little dabble, have a taste reading. No, we're going to do a full in-depth personal reading for free on YouTube. All right. We're doing it. Didn't I say that the devil showed himself to me when I was shuffling out the pile ones? Yeah. Well, he's showing himself to me again. Alright, what do we need to know? What guidance do we need to know in regards? I just saw 1010 and my wrist pop. You guys saw me shuffle. I don't know how many times I shuffled. Maybe I half-ass shuffled, but you saw me shuffle. We have the star card 17. If you know, you know. Like, I'm not even repeating myself anymore because this is just like, I don't know. Then we have Temperance. So Temperance came out in pile 1, which I'm going to confirm for some of you. You're coming on to pile 2. All right. I brushed my bangs up while I paused, by the way. Temperance, the Devil, the Star. As far as guidance, I'm going to have to clarify them all, to be honest. We have the Empress in reverse, and I feel like I'm going to leave it that way. To clarify Temperance. The Devil. Clarify the Devil, please. Okay. The Seven of Swords. Clarify the Star. The Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't know why I'm not showing you the cards. My bad. The Temperance and the Empress is mirrored. Because we have the Empress in reverse and then we have the Temperance upright. But if you notice, they're both horses. Mommy and a baby, mommy and a baby. This feels... What is this? Empress energy being mirrored. As above, so below. What does that mean, though? Oh. As above, so below, as within, without. So it's this way. The energy of nurturing, which is Empress energy. So the energy of nurturing oneself within and needing to do that without is the guidance for that, for that energy. There's like whole different things going on here. Okay, I'm going to hold on to that. We'll put a pin on that. You're doing energetic nurturing. Let me just say that before I forget that. You're doing energetic nurturing, but when it comes to having your own back, I'm hearing... Oh, I just tapped the mic. When it comes to having your own back, so like doing your inner nurturing and healing is like having your own back energetically within. That support and protection, but it's like, is there a lack of doing that for yourself in, or feeling that way, a lack of feeling that way, like you have your back, or like anyone has your back, or something like that? I don't know. Alright, anyways, I said I was going to put a pin in that, and then I didn't. So we have the Devil with the Seven of Swords to clarify. So I'm going to get a clarification for this. But right away, this is telling me that there is like an energy in in connection to you or in your vibration, however that resonates, that is not being accurately represented. That's a fancy way of saying it. It's a lie. It's lying. It's being fake. It's not being straight up. There's an energy of not being straight up in your vibration. So that could be a situation you're dealing with that's not necessarily being clear because there's truths missing. Isn't that the same message from yesterday? One of the piles. But what was I saying? For some of you, it's situations. For some of you, it's actual persons. For some of you, it's you. Not representing itself accurately. Something like that. Okay. Then we move on to the star. Oh, I said I was going to clarify that, and I just didn't. All right. Please clarify this energy for me, please. 7 of Pentacles. Stalling for time. No, I'm going to need more than that. Minus. Judgment in reverse. This Judgment card, because if you could see the little cutie, he's doing his own tarot reading. And in his tarot reading, emphasized is the 3 of Swords. So that's the first thing I'm always drawn to when this card comes out. And it's like screaming at me right now. This situation, whatever it is, whether it's a situation, a person, or you, it's causing you stagnation. For some of you, it's causing you pain. It's causing you heartbreak. For some of you, remember I picked that up, picking it up very strongly now. Let me get one more. Ace of Wands in reverse. It's sort of like, why am I getting that? Okay. Date, opportunity, and then I saw that never came. And then I saw the movie Cinderella, and you know how she gets like picked up in the carriage, but she's like looking forward. Like the whole vibe of that was like the Ace of Wands energy. Like, okay, this would be the energy of Cinderella getting all dressed up in the fanciest dress she's ever worn and the fanciest shoes she's ever worn. Glass slippers, to be exact. And standing outside waiting for that carriage to come. Ew, I'm gonna get emotional. Because it's in reverse. So that's going to connect with this energy that I'm picking up about the Devil, the 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. I got the message, like I heard stalling for time, so I don't know what that means in regards to that energy of the Devil and the 7 of Swords and heartbreak. So lies, lack of truth, lack of clarity, lack of honesty, lack of authenticity is what I'm hearing. And then I hear in connection to that, it was stalling for time. And then in connection to that, I'm hearing that it caused you pain. For some of you, this feels like rejection. What is this all like? I don't understand. What the hell is going on, pile 2? Why do you do this to me? So the beginning energy was saying something about pulling back, right? And then I asked for what the challenge was. Did I say that something wasn't moving forward? I don't even remember anymore. And then, like, how does this all connect to the hose? I demand answers. This is like not even, this is like 3 personal readings. It would be a love personal reading. It would be a, what do I need to know personal reading, as well as a spiritual guidance personal reading. Y'all are getting the 3-in-1 combo that doesn't even exist. Pile number 2. Okay. I'm stepping out of this little energy that almost made me get all teary-eyed. The star, oh god, no. This is kind of sort of giving me the same vibe right here. With the star being the energy, the vibration of wishing upon a star. That's what the saying is, right? Wishing, when you wish upon a star. Is that from Cinderella too? No. I don't know, but that's Disney. I was like, why does Cinderella keep on coming up? Some of y'all are Cinderella fans. So it's that dream come true. All your dreams come true. I don't even know if that's part of the song, but that's what I'm hearing. And then the Knight of Wands in fucking reverse over here. It's sort of giving me the same vibe. It's like having hopes, feeling magic, but not being able to like fully experience it. Am I making all this up? What's happening? We have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I need some clear ass guidance because I'm not enjoying all this dancing around. What can we expect in regards to this energy? That jumped out so quick. We have the King of Pentacles. So this wolf, the wolf is preparing the pack to approach. What about this King of Pentacles, okay? What do you have to say, Mr. Wolf? What? The Hierophant? No, I'm not saying anything until you give me more clarity. Clarify this very clearly. Alright. 2 of Swords. Okay. I can't have clarity because this is a decision that hasn't been made yet. This could be either on your part. This could be on... I'm picking up a whole ass other person here. In the Son of Pentacles, in the King of Pentacles. So in the challenge questions, we received a Son of Pentacles, which would be, I think, either the Knight or the Page of Pentacles in traditional tarot. And then in What Can We Expect, the same energy shows up as the King of Pentacles. So more mature is what that is, because pages are like a younger version of the King of Pentacles, like a more like less grounded version, and then the King of Pentacles is like, okay, I'm grounded. I thought of being grounded, like when you're in trouble. Did you ground this person? Just kidding. A decision hasn't been made, but the energy is there to make a decision. And the King of Pentacles is the energy of having an offer. Confirm this for me. Card number 6, the Lovers. Yeah. Remember I said the wolf is the wolf is preparing his pack. Did you guys get hungry like the wolf yesterday? Stop it. I think your person has wolf in their animal totem. So they could be like a lone wolf. Like somebody who doesn't trust, keeps people over there. They're very weary. They're very on guard. But they got their eyes on you, and they're still, just like yesterday, hungry like the wolf. It says it's undecided, okay? So the potential energy is there for this to be the situation. It's all clearing itself up for me, finally. I'm going to get one more of these, and then I'm going to reiterate the entire story now that it all makes sense. Please give me advice for pile number 2 in regards to this complicated ass situation. Sorry, that's how my higher self likes to talk. I'm taking that one. I saw it in shuffle. I saw it in shuffle. Seer. See beyond the current situation. Your current energy for some of you of this situation specifically is. How does this connect to the hose? You're at your breaking point? You're at your breaking point, or for some of you with that heart, your heart being broken open. But it feels like pain now, but it feels like something that needed to happen. You needed to feel that because something in your energy shifted when you felt that. Yeah, that's what I'm strongly getting. I'm like, that's what that your spirit guides and my spirit guides or whatever, the aliens are saying that the pain that you're feeling, remember that Cinderella, that was that Ace of Wands in reverse, that Cinderella, like getting all dressed up, getting all cute in your sparkly shoes and your fancy dress and waiting for the carriage to come so you can have your dance at midnight with your Prince Charming, and then the carriage never came. Sorry, I'm laughing. I have to. I have to. That needed to happen because something in your energy shifted when you felt that pain. When you released that, because I feel like you were holding it in for a while with the devil energy. This may have been something that you were like in denial about, or that you were just like getting intuitive hits, but not that you weren't trusting it. I just think you chose not to listen to it. If you're anything like me, then yeah, that's going to resonate. That also connects with this. You were getting intuitive hits, just not taking the intuitive hits. And that's going to connect with that message, remember, that I got, that I put a pin in, about you've been doing nurturing, on your inner self. I feel like you have a pretty strong, stable, cushy place that you've built for yourself within energetically, but your external life, it's not matching. I'm seeing the Moonology card, the one that says adjustments are required. Did you guys get, I don't know, somebody got it yesterday. I don't remember which pile. But that's the card that I'm seeing. So whatever signs you've been getting, synchronicities, they are telling you to see beyond the current situation. Definitely protect your energy, okay? Protect your energy at all costs. That's what these two messages are guiding you to say. At this time, it's important that you protect your space, protect your energy, and nurture your own environment, okay? That's the best thing you can do, especially in regards to this energy, because it sort of feels like it's already, the ball is already rolling. Didn't I start off saying that this was like unlimited potential? Is there a possibility for this to be career? This could be career. Like having hopes set on something, like a raise, a promotion, an opportunity, and then it being passed on to somebody else. But then with this energy over here of what to expect, a decision hasn't even been made yet. I don't know how that connects. Or maybe there'll be another opportunity. Another choice for them to make, or another position becomes available. It could be that, okay? This energy in the challenge says that whatever energy you shifted into within this challenge, how you responded to the challenge, kind of got like something that was stagnant, a stagnant ball. It gave it the nudge. So it is Pentacle energy. I just saw 3303. So 333 with the 3 of Pentacles. It gave it a nudge. And so although you may not in your current situation see physical evidence of the ball rolling, the ball is rolling. The ball is rolling. And I'm going to end it off again with that energy of the wolf. The wolf preparing his pack. He's hungry as hell. The Hierophant is that energy of stepping up, committing, but it's also indicated in here, right? My elbow keeps farting because I'm doing it like, just so y'all know. Yesterday in pile 4, because I went back and watched the whole video because I couldn't bear. My dog Chloe must have been somewhere around here, licking herself, like licking herself. Not even in a cute, no, like she was going at it. And you can hear it in pile 4, and I was so embarrassed because I was just like, you can't see a dog licking itself, all you see is me on the screen, but you hear those sounds. Yeah, Chloe's out for me, just kidding. Anyways, the energy was indicated in that rise, right? They started off as a Son of Pentacles. They moved up to King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's going to connect. Okay. See beyond the current situation. Hungry like the wolf. That's what I got for you, pile number 2. I really hope that this resonated. You guys always give me a challenge. Hopefully I was able to pick up on something that made sense to you all. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, ding, all of the stuff. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 3. Thank you for joining me for your reading. If you chose this clear quartz, then you're at the right place. So, I took a little break in between pile 2 and 3, and I was sitting with your crystal, and I sort of got the energy of like you contemplating. I even saw, like, for some of you, like writing things out, like planning things out, like you know what I mean? But it was with like strong intent, and it sort of felt like a lot of thought energy was being placed into something. It also was giving me the vibe of feeling like contemplative, but like in a way that's in a way that can feel overwhelming, like with sort of like a anxious or stressed out vibe, kind of. I don't know how that connects to the vibe of what are the signs trying to tell you. I don't know. Let's see what your main energy is. I keep on seeing that one. What is that? 32, quieting the mind. Okay, it needed to show itself to me to tell that to you, because I feel like your mind is very active. The clear quartz. Okay, yeah, there is a lot on your mind. What does pile... What is the sign... Never mind. It already happened. You got card 11 in perfect harmony. I'm getting perfectionism. Are you a perfectionist? Pile number 3. I feel like, yeah, like there's this, like all of this attention and focus being on something having to be perfect. That you're planning because of the pen that I saw writing. Okay. Things needing to be perfect. What needs to be perfect? Pile number 3. Let's figure out the worrisome energy. This is the 2 of Pentacles. We'll confirm with the like the strategizing vibe. I'm hearing get your ducks in a row. Eek. Look at these cards wanting to shoot out of my hand. Challenge energy. How is the Ace of Wands a challenging energy? Oh. Being held back. I see somebody at a starting line of a race. And you know how people get into position like right before it's takeoff, so they get like the most but then like being like somebody like holding them back. They'd be like, no. That's what this is giving me. Like wanting to move forward, like wanting to jump into start mode. But not being able to, being held back. That's going to be the challenge energy, being held back for something. But then we have the 8, the 8 of Pentacles. So again, that's giving me like having all your ducks in a row, because it feels like something that's very intricately planned out. You're a perfectionist. I can feel it. What else as far as challenge energy? We have the 4 of Pentacles. I heard set in your ways. Stability. Wants stability. Or you're trying to bring stability? I don't know. Something like that. You're trying to bring stability to what? Let me clarify that. What is... Oh. we have the Eight of Wands, which is giving me the same vibe as the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of energy in wanting to take action, because this is all fire energy with the wands. Why does this feel like pile number 2 kind of a bit different? Because pile number 2 felt like a lot of energy, but it felt more like emotional energy because I pictured it as a hose and water being built up and just like needing a release. This feels the same, but not. This feels like creative energy. Take that as you will, because that's all that lower, the lower fires, okay? Where creativity and creation come from. So the challenge is being able to express. There's like a lot of fire that needs to be released. So release it. Oh, yeah, that needs to be released, because the Four of Pentacles can be like that stubborn energy. Not stubborn. Yeah, it can be stubborn. It's like holding on to, but it can also be seen as like resistant as well as stable. But right now it's giving me like holding back. Are you the one holding yourself back from starting the race? Because at first I saw somebody like trying to start the race, and then there's like a hand like, no. But now I'm starting to think that you might be the one who's holding yourself back from starting the race. Confirm this to me. The High Priestess. That to me, I'm going to say it's a yes. Because I said confirm this to me, because I'm doubting my intuition. And this is the card of intuition. I'm going to say that's a yes. Okay, so you're holding yourself back. Let me get the guidance for you. What is the guidance for pile number 3? I'm losing my voice, I feel. It sounds like it's going away. Oh well. You guys can read my energy anyways, right? I feel like you're an energy reader, pile number 3. Yes, you got the High Priestess. You're definitely an energy reader. You have the Two of Swords. Guidance. Okay, we will stop right there. All right. So first and foremost, Temperance, which has come out in all 3 piles so far. So Temperance being a common theme in my collective right now, because all of y'all are my collective energy. Temperance. There's a strong emphasis in needing to bring balance for all of us. I'm not just talking about specifically to your pile or your situation. There's a strong emphasis in our collective to have a sense of balance in energetically, but as well as within our external lives, okay? So put a pin on that, because it might connect to something. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance. It's literally about give and take, about equivalent exchange of energy. So 2 cards about balance in your reading. Then we have the Two of Swords. It's holding back energy, but it's like needing to make a decision. This might resonate with pile number 2, because they got that vibe also that was heavy and a decision needing to be made. Right? Am I making that up? Maybe. I don't know how. Literally, like, once I wipe the clean and I shuffle the cards, it's like, it disappears. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is the card of complete stability. There's a lot of pentacles in your pile now that I'm thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 energies of pentacles. So strong sense of like stability being important for you. So consistency is what I'm hearing. This is not only like, oh, I have financial stability and that's important. No. This is about like in all your life. Like if you're giving energy towards something, you expect that energy to remain stable for some of you, consistent for others of you. Because remember I said that you're like a perfectionist? You're also a hard worker with the Eight of Pentacles. I almost feel like you've like intricately designed, I'm hearing. I was going to say built your life, but then I heard no. You designed your life in a very, first of all, intricate, because I don't know why I keep on hearing that word, but in a way that you took the time to, again, that's what I saw in the beginning, right? Taking the time to really think everything through, to really like write things out so that you can physically see it and like take it all in its entirety. I feel like that's you. Okay, where were they going? Sorry, other stuff started coming to no. Disappeared. Okay. I said that you took the time to build. I hear it strongly now, okay? To build as well as to design your life as you experience it now. So everything that you have in your surroundings, and I'm going to assume this is in the physical because there is a lot of pentacle energy. So everything that you have in the physical to your name that you've built for yourself, I feel like you've put so much effort and energy and focus into that because of that is why you're a perfectionist when it comes to, why am I getting to letting people in? That's going to be for some of you. Only take that if it resonates. But anyways, the energy was of taking motion, right? Taking action. I said that you were keeping yourself from starting the race, but you were amped up, ready to go energetically. However, your logical mind is like, although energetically I'm being guided, is that what the signs are telling you? Energetically, you're being guided to go. I'll get the guidance right now, just more specific. I still have more cards. But for you, it needs to be more clear. There's still something that you're weighing out before making a decision. Again, I'm getting like the candles here in the background. Like I feel like this is a decision that's maybe causing you like sleeplessness. Keeping you up. That's the vibe that I was getting. Because like the vibe where I saw you like contemplating and shit. It was the middle of the night. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. There's more pentacles here. So yeah. Success at all costs is what I'm hearing. Which takes time. Which takes planning. Why are you explaining this to me? What does this have to do? Your higher self is trying to explain to me why you're not starting. It's like I'm saying like, okay, the guidance is that you need to be aware that you're not starting something even though you feel guided to do so. But then like your higher self is like, no. That can't be the guidance. Because you don't have all the facts. Tarot reader from YouTube. Just kidding. I need water. You guys. My higher self is getting feisty with your higher self. Because I was just saying that your higher self was like sort of telling me like, no. That can't be the advice because you don't have all the facts. So let me explain to you the facts and why I need more planning and security before I can take that next step. And my higher self was like, the facts don't matter in any of this. Either take action or lose out. Okay. What is that about? I said I was going to pull something else and I lost all senses. I said success at all costs because we had the Knight of Pentacles, which is, like I said, I feel like there's intention to start the race. But you won't start the race until victory is ensured with the Four of Wands here, which is victory, right? It's like success, victory, a certain thing, something worth celebrating, something that is very fulfilling. There's a lot of wand energy, there's a lot of pentacle energy. So I can't remember what I said. What do we need to know? How about that? Instead of me spazzing out. Ah, there's one I just don't. Oh, there it is. We have the Three of Wands. Remember I said there's intention for you to start the race? That's you starting the race. Ace of Cups. Taking that leap towards what you're being guided or pulled to do. Maybe it was this way first. We have the Eight of Swords and the Tower. Something being shaken up. That was my higher self. Remember, my higher self said to your higher self, the facts don't matter. Either take action or lose out or miss out or something like that. That's what this is. Like, this is you not taking action. Binded, blinded, surrounded by swords and anxiety of how it's not time. Timing is a huge thing for you. I just saw a giant clock and you just like staring at it. Don't do that. Time isn't real anyways. Just kidding. Okay, sorry. So that's you like not taking action. Why? Because there are things that I don't understand, right? And then there's this Tower energy that all of a sudden shatters everything and starts a fire right next to you. So it's just like, are you just gonna stay there and burn? Oh, it's your own fire. I just got, it's your own fire. It's the fire that you started. What? What is that? The fire that you started is the fire that's going to burn you into action? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, pile number 3, but there's a lot of fire in your energy. Remember I said, like, you're just waiting at you're just dying for that opportunity to get action in there. Look at all this lightning, this bolt. There's a lot of powerful, fiery energy being directed at whatever it is that you're not taking action towards, but it has very high potential in your perspective of being something, everything that you ever wanted, perfectly everything you ever wanted. But you won't take action until you feel secure and knowing that it's yours or time. You won't take action until you feel that it's time. Okay. Well, I'm letting you know right now, the fire that you started is going to burn your ass into action. Why is my higher self fighting with yours? That is so random because my higher self is usually very kind. The only person my higher self is mean to is me, okay? But apparently it wants to be, like, not mean to you, but, like, feisty with you. I feel feisty with you, pile number 3. I don't know why. But hopefully the feeling's not mutual. Hopefully you're not feeling feisty towards me. Please don't leave me a mean comment. It's not my fault these things happen. This feels like yesterday's reading from the universe giving the swift kick in the ass towards action. My higher self was being feisty then too. Please tell me if you're the same person. If you were yesterday's pile number 4, if I'm not mistaken, and you're today's pile number 3, can you please comment that so that I know and I can like try to get to the bottom as to why my higher self is being feisty with your higher self. Alright, one more time. Let me get advice for you. This is supposed to be reading about what are the signs trying to tell you. The signs are trying to tell you to take action. Okay, sorry, my bad. The signs that you are seeing, dreaming, hearing, seeing, feeling are telling you to take action. Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. No. I was going to say, is that the same advice we got for pile number 4 yesterday? No. It was the one that I said, the guiding light. Regardless. Same energy, okay? Different message. Fire. Fire. All of that fire. There's lightning. Do you know how much energy lightning bolts carry in regards to fire? Do you know how much firepower that is? Fire, fire, fire. I know there's more fire in here. More fire. More fire. More fire. And you burning in the fire that you started. That's what I got for you. That's what the guidance is saying. The fire is it means something. The fire you feel, but then your logical mind is like, wait a minute. Everything must be perfect. I must stare at the giant clock on my wall before I step into the race. Again, if you're the same energy, that's not what the energy is saying. The energy is saying you have a lot of fire and you're about to get burned if you don't step. If you don't step, because you're just not moving. That's what it feels like. You want to move. I get it. Pile number 3, I get that this is a difficult decision to make, and I feel the sword energy, like there's heavy, like little loops. With the spider now, I'm seeing it as just like little loops that you're going around in circles, and then there's loops right here too. You're just going in all different loops, but they're loops nonetheless. And it's just a lot of thinking, writing. Some of you guys are writing it. A lot of thinking, a lot of writing, a lot of contemplation. And at the end of the day, that fire is just growing and growing, and you're going to get burned. I don't know what that means. Oh, what did my higher self say to you about the timing? You're gonna lose. You're gonna miss out. Something. Facts don't matter here. Either take action or miss out. We're gonna close off with that. Yeah. Sorry, pile number 3. I apologize for my higher self. But anyways, if this did resonate with you and you're not in the feisty mood with me, please let me know how it resonated with you by liking, commenting, subscribing, dinging the little bell, and emailing me if you're interested in a personal reading. I would love to get you clarity for this situation because it feels like you're going around in loops. So that's what I got for you. Until we vibe again. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose this white howlite, then you're at the right place. I forgot to say thank you for joining me. Alright. I was about to say, did I get any impressions? I don't think I got any impressions before your pile. I was actually listening to music in between and feeling the vibe to dance. And then you see the dancing card. It's too funny. Okay. The signs that you've been getting. Pile number 4. What are the signs, the energies? I'm trying to tell you. Card 28, broken open. This is the same card that pile number 2 got. Let me get one more. Hold it all. I forgot the saying. There's like hold your horses. Is that what I was going for? Okay, let me just get another card. That was weird. Feeling the world, card number 13, and card number 8, into me, I see. Okay, so although the main energy is this card, which I'm still going to say, but this did clarify that the energy is slightly different, because I was about to say, and I feel the need to say it, so I'm just going to say it. It felt like a mirror with pile number 2. Instead of a coincidence, I saw a mirror with pile number 2. So, I don't know what that means. Maybe you're different energies. Let me confirm that. Magician energy. Okay. Yes. Masculine energy more in pile 4, feminine energy in pile 2, but mirrored energies. It's like the same energy, but like, I don't know. Okay, the only reason I'm saying that is because there was another reading that I got the same thing, but I didn't say it in the reading because there was like the majority, I don't know how much, I would say percentage. It was like 75%. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe it's like 70% of the cards that I got in the spreads of like all the different decks from pile 2 to pile 4 in that reading were the same cards from the different decks, and it just tripped me out like after the fact, because I sort of felt it during the reading, but then like after the fact when I went and I looked, and I was just like, whoa, like there was even more than I recognized while I was doing the reading. And I saw that mirror. Then I made a connection and I felt like they were mirrored energies, but I didn't make the connection to the masculine feminine till just now for whatever reason. But that was weird. I don't know why that feels significant. That pile number 4 feels like an exact mirror. Like if you took a human being and sliced them, the exact, but the masculine and the feminine energies. Okay? So only take that if it resonates, whatever that means. Magician energy. You're trying to manifest something. This feels like a spiritual awakening. Transitioning for some of you, because I feel like some of y'all have already been spiritual. I'm hearing coming out again. Like bringing the energy out. Versus pushing it away. Because I'm being connected to the hose. The hose are calling. The hose better not be calling. Just kidding. I saw the image of the hose again with the water being knotted up and bursting or needing to burst. Has it bursted for you yet? I'm not sure. If it hasn't bursted open, it's about to. But it feels like, for some of you it's emotions, for some of y'all it's just like allowing flow of like your intuitive hits. Just your connection with yourself. For some of you I'm hearing like your awareness. Like you're sort of blocking your awareness. Some of y'all are regular pile 4s. Because I'm having a flash of... Was it a fox? Yes, it was Little Fox card 33. The one about expanding the awareness. And I saw like an eye patch over his third eye. And I got that image again. So... blocking your connection to spirit is sort of like backing up the hose. I don't know. Why do I take so long in trying to interpret these things? I hope that it made sense. Especially the part where I said about the hose. Sorry, I had to. Yep. Thank you for clarifying that for me. Okay. The tower was in pile 3. Yeah, that's not going to connect, but I'll get to that right now. First thing I want to get to is this card. Stop. Hold on, Roman numerals here. Give me a second. 5, 6, 7, 8. Card 8, Justice. Do you see how literally like it's spliced and it's an exact mirror? That's what I was envisioning. I mean, I wasn't envisioning it with cats, but it's really cute this way. Pile number 2 is definitely going to resonate with you. So if you haven't already seen that one, I would say that you should. Because in their card, was it Justice or Judgment? No, it was Judgment. But the Judgment had emphasis on the 3 of Swords, which is like this heartache, heartbreak. If you don't want to associate those terms, it's just like heaviness. Heaviness in your heart, energy, in regards to whatever this is. I didn't even ask what this is about, right? I just assumed it was about intuition because I saw the little fox in my head. What is this about? Oh wait, no, that's not, yeah. No, let me just get one card. Sorry, I'm spazzing out, guys. The Hierophant. Lessons needing to be learned. Growth. Growth that needs to happen. Why am I getting that? I don't know why I'm getting that. But I'm getting it. We have the Tower energy here. Father of Swords. Lightning, lightning. You might connect with pile number 3 because we have lightning here too. We have the 9 of Pentacles, which is like really strong, independent energy. So this come out and pop. All of these are merging with each other, I swear. It's the energy of being secure and safe within yourself, within your own cocoon. I'm hearing you've built a soft cocoon for yourself that's all yours exactly as you want it, just for you. I don't know why it's coming out like that. But something needing to be shooken up. Yes. Ooh. Emphasis on there being nothing. Look at the outside. You've built this cocoon for yourself, but within the cocoon, yes, there's stability. Yes, there's groundedness in being able to know what to expect in your everyday life. You know, like it's just like a routine. It's sort of what it feels like. That's what these pentacles remind me of. It's just like earth energy, the earthly, mundane, day-to-day. And it's just like, okay, your day-to-day got predictable. That felt safe. It feels safe. Still feels safe. But there's no light in there. It's all dark. It's safe and soft and it's protected. But it's all dark, and look at everything that's on the outside. Like, you'd have to remove the feathers and let some light in. Pile number 4. So things being shooken up. Oh. Ooh, I'm excited to see if you'll get the 10 of Pentacles. Why do I say that? Because when you're at the Knight of Pentacles, there's still room for growth. When you're at the Knight of Pentacles, like, you have it all. You have it all. Like you've attained a level of success. You've experienced a fairly good life. You've built something fairly stable. And in this case, stable, protected, safe, cozy. You don't need anyone. You don't need anything. You're a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Just kidding. I said just kidding instead of just kidding. I don't know why I needed to repeat that, but I did. It happened. Anyways, there's room for growth though, because it's the 9 and you're still not at the 10. So even though you feel like you have it all, like you're fulfilled, like you're good, you can still have more. There's still 1 pentacle you don't have. And I think you want it. With the Magician here trying to manifest things out of the ether. I feel you wanting something, but bringing awareness to it. There's also pain involved, apparently. Yes, there's pain involved. Sorry. Because the Tower, it's shaking things up. Like, this is the energy of, okay, 3 different energies. This is your higher self energy, your spirit. This is King of Wands energy. So this is like being really committed to this, like... I thought I heard a cat fighting outside. This is like being You have your sights set on something with intensity, okay? Look at how intense that cobra is. He's ready to strike with his wand. With intensity. That's your main energy right now, is what I'm getting. You're being very intense. Like that cobra. He's just a little cutie. He just needs to relax. It's not that it's not that serious, cobra. Relax. Then we have the Tower. So this is like the universe energy. The universe main energy in your life right now is the Tower. It's shaking shit up. That's the energy of the universe around you right now. And then we have the Hierophant, which is like blessing in disguise is what I'm hearing. But also potential that craves to be reached is what I'm hearing. Potential in your energy, potential in just potential. Ew, my bangs are getting ugly. Okay. Disregard all of that. I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. So this like lightning energy that's coming to shake stuff up. It's contributing to this blockage to be released because there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure built up in your hose. So this Hierophant and things shaking up is really going to open up that potential. It's going to unleash the potential into the realms. Okay, let me just get one more clarity on this like broken heart. Did this come out for pile number 2? I'm telling you. No. Okay, this resonates with me. I've seen this card in this deck, but I don't use this deck often. The Lovers came out in pile number 2. This came out in pile number 2. So something in regards to a connection. I don't know if that's what all of this is about. Yeah, that would make sense because this is like the single card, right? Being single, being safe, but having the potential to feel more fulfilled with somebody else who's also single and safe. There being pain involved, heaviness involved in this connection. I'm taking it back to the synchronicity with the birds. I've been seeing 2 birds for like over a month. Not the same 2 birds, right? But all different types of birds, but in pairs, flying and like very actively. And ducks. Lots of ducks all over the place, and then just regular birds also. But they're always flying in 2s and like doing all this fun stuff, and I'm just like, I'm so jealous. They're just showing off. Showing how much fun they're having. Me all mad that I can't be a bird and fly. But anyways, this is going to confirm the mirroring aspect. That year energy is with pile 2, okay? So I took way too long. Let me get to the guidance and close this off because I am so sleepy right now. Okay. Some eager guidance coming. Anything else? Okay. That's enough. That's a lot. Alright, so big jumper, 10 of Swords. That's being ready to release some shit. Oh, and then we have the 10 of Wands, 10-10. Double ready to release some shit. Yeah, this is a lot of build up. Your hose is really bad. For some of y'all, this is like just heart energy that you're not allowing to flow. Like you're restricting it, like this card. Like you're not letting it flow, and it's just, it might be causing you pain. Why was pile number 2 having pain? No, pile number 2 was a Cinderella. Being sad. This feels different. This feels like having all this heart energy that wants to flow, which would be that. The pressure buildup that wants to flow and burst. For pile 2, it had already burst. Yes, theirs had already burst. I feel like yours may not have. You might be resisting heavily. Is there any 4 of Wands here? No, but okay. There's a lot of buildup. This might be I don't know what this might be. Heart energy is really what all I can say. It's just, it feels like you're holding. This wants to do this, but you're like, no. And then it's sad. Because it's like, why not? It's like sad, like me, when I see the 2 birds everywhere and they're just mocking me and their happiness. It's very sad. I'm so done, sorry. King of Pentacles over here. So more Pentacles energy. There's the 1 pentacle. There's the 1 pentacle. Dude, I'm telling you, King of Pentacles came out in pile number 2. It was the wolves, and I said he was preparing the pack. This is so weird, because this feels like both aspects of the story, right? Yes. I don't know what that is, but that seems so funny to me. This feels like both aspects of the story. So pile number 2 was like the feminine aspect. We'll just say pile number 2 was this cat right here. And this pile is this cat right here. And so it's like both perspectives. This one in the energy. Okay, so not allowing the heart energy to flow is causing you pain. It's causing you pain. It's very restricting. It's hurting you to restrict this, okay? It's time, 10-10, it's time to release whatever heavy energy. It almost feels like, okay, now I'm getting the image of, you see how all the dead bodies are piled up? The image of these dead bodies being like the blockage. Like, let's say the hose runs underneath the pile of dead bodies. And the dead bodies represent all of the bad experiences that you've had that are causing you to restrict that heart flow. You're restricting the heart flow because you don't want to get hurt, but at the same time, you restricting the heart flow is causing you to be hurt. Only take that if it resonates, okay? That's some specific message. But it being the right time, like, I feel like there's a lot of heavy blockage or heavy... Okay, I forgot to say the other part that I saw, like, what you're surrounding yourself with to keep yourself safe, because there's feathers. It's delicate, it's vulnerable, but you're keeping it safe by blocking everything out, okay? but at the same time what you're using, you have the illusion that it's feathers, that it's something soft that's protecting you, but really it's dead bodies that are I'm wiping the mirror for you and showing you that what you think is keeping you safe and protected, like a little cushion, like feathers, is actually not feathers. It's dead bodies and wands. That's what's keeping you in your little dark bubble, versus the illusion that you have that you're in the little bubble, but that it's feathers surrounding you, that it's safe, and it's... I don't even see myself like nuzzling into the wings because they're soft, and it's just like, why not, right? I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. I need to finish this reading. What are we at? 25 minutes almost. This is going to be such a long upload. All right. Anyways, no complaining. Two of Pentacles. Again, this is like the stalled, like... Wait, I never said there was stalled energy here. Did I? Oh, yes. I said there was stalled energy. But not stalled as in timing. Stalled as in restricted energy. Okay? You even see the turbulent waters in the back because of the restriction, because of holding and not... This is the 2 is the energy of needing to make a decision, which is what I feel here. Like, are you going to release the flow? I feel like it's going to be released regardless. Yes, the Tower. Is it a choice? Strong indication of choice here. 2 of Pentacles, weighing out something to make a choice. The Lovers is also about decision, free will. Having this strong pull towards something, but it having unlimited potential for beauty and balance and vibrancy. But it's got to be a free will choice to pursue it. And there's always challenge involved with the Lovers card, right? Versus the 2 of Cups, which just feels like a solid relationship. The Lovers is like top tier. The Tower and the Hierophant is sort of giving like a choice about the way the hose goes about releasing. So either by making the choice to release it, which would be the Hierophant energy, which would be like, yeah, like taking initiative and leadership and taking charge of the situation, holding the key, and making that decision to unlock, not unlock, getting that because of the key, but like release this. You have yourself binded. You have your own heart binded. Sorry, I just got a notification. I don't have my thing on standby like I thought I did. Okay, anyways. Damn, I lost all sense. Oh. The choice to make that decision on your own or it happening for you. It's going to be painful regardless. But I think more painful if the universe has to conspire to releasing the built up, the backed up. We have the 9 of Cups here, which I wasn't really paying attention to, but we had the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. But again, it's giving me the same vibe of like this illusion of feeling like, because 9 of Cups is typically like having, again, like single-handedly being like emotionally fulfilled in whatever you've created for yourself, which is similar to the 9 of Pentacles, right? But this specific one is sort of giving me the vibe like, okay, so I am the card that represents having emotional fulfillment completely on my own, but at the same time, it's just like, okay, like this is boring. Look at her sitting around with all her cups. One of them spilled over here, and she's just like, okay, now what now? So it's sort of like these both energies, the 9 energy being an illusion, and it's sort of like the illusion, fog is starting to clear in regards to this illusion, and you're beginning to see what's really been masking all of this illusion, or causing you to put up an illusion. It was all, like I said, the dead bodies, right? It's all of a sudden a realization that it's all the dead bodies and all the wands that are actually keeping you. Yeah. What are the signs trying to tell you? That the pressure needs to be released. Okay. The flow needs to be allowed to flow. Okay. Pile number 4. There's a lot of lightning energy. I feel like you're in heavy introspection, but still very restricting. I was trying to want to say that this was like a time... No, I don't think this is time sensitive. We'll see. The only thing that was giving me that was the lightning. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Oh. Advice. Remember I said you have the illusion that you're surrounding yourself with protective energy, putting these feathers here, but you're actually keeping the light from seeping in. Okay, you locked yourself in there with your own demons. So surround yourself with protective energy. Remember, get out of the illusion. Have that realization that what you've been assuming to be protecting you, keeping yourself restricted in this heart flow. However it is that you're experiencing restriction in your heart flow, okay? Because that can differ in so many ways. But having the realization that that's what's protecting you, releasing that, you let that go. But then surrounding yourself with true protective energy, right? Because you can have your heart open and still protect yourself from getting hurt in some cases. I'm still learning that. But putting walls up that are built on pain and of past experiences is not protecting yourself. You're actually, like I said, locking yourself in there, keeping the light out, but you're also locking yourself in there with your own demons, okay? With all those dead bodies. You're locking yourself in there with them. And it's restricting. In this case, it's causing you a lot of pain to do so. You need to release that and then surround yourself with true protective energy, okay? How do you do that? Literally surround yourself. Like the way you see this, that's how you have to envision your heart, okay? Your heart space surrounded by protective light of high vibration, not dense energy. This is not protecting you. This is only holding you down. Look at that energy. Is that protecting you? No. No, it's not. Is this protecting you? Yes. Yes, it is. It's safety in being vulnerable, okay? That's what that energy is, okay? So, I don't know. I'm not finding any metaphors to sort of like... Yeah, I'm not finding any metaphors. I'm too tired. I need to go sleep. I'm going to get you one more card. I feel like I need to get you one more. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. What's with the energy in pregnancy? It's giving very Empress vibes. Like, Like a mom putting a baby on her chest. There's no nurturing that compares to that. I'm getting 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝘀𝗵. For some of y'all who are fur baby mamas. Yeah, that's true. There's nothing like that. Holding your fur baby on your chest. I was saying I wasn't getting any metaphor to give you how to protect yourself in this energy. Well, here it is. That energy, like literally, that's how you create energy, right? So putting your mind space in that frame of mind of what makes you feel that. If it's not a memory of you being nurtured by your mother, because some of us don't have that experience to pull on, with a fur baby, anytime you ever felt either you or somebody else nurturing you in this way that just feels like a mama holding a baby on her chest or a fur baby, if it's that for you to pull on that experience of what you feel, wanting to keep that precious little baby safe and from any harm whatsoever, okay? That is how you protect your own heart, is to envision yourself surrounding yourself and offering you that nurturing. And then you just sort of like instinctively make decisions from an open heart, but from a protected space. I hope that makes sense. I have to stop. I feel like I'm done. I feel like that's what I needed to say. And that's what I got for you, pal number 4. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but it's what I said. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, like, comment, ding the bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, email me. You can find that in the description box. Until we bye again.